Welcome to the ImportOmatic Plus powered by Omatic Cloud overview for Salesforce. Omatic has been solving nonprofit data ingestion and integration needs for over 20 years and has over 3,000 customers. We have over 100 individuals on our team, many coming from the nonprofit community as admins or part of development teams. Omatic is certified and available on the Salesforce App Exchange. Since 2010, the number of nonprofit tech platforms has tripled. 76% of nonprofits don't have a data strategy. Over 80% of nonprofits use 4 or more systems, with 50% using 5 or more. With all of these disconnected systems, the results of not having a data strategy can be detrimental. Duplicate records, data silos, stale data, mailings to deceased records, loss of supporters. The need for a data management strategy is critical to create seamless workflows and a single source of truth. Why Omatic? All software systems and solutions either have or are making the move to cloud. Omatic Cloud helps solve your data management strategy. Omatic is purpose-built for nonprofit data integration and serves as the single point of ingestion for all data coming into Salesforce. Regardless of whether you utilize a niche system that produces flat files or the most common systems that we have direct API integrations with. With Omatic, you establish your business rules for mapping, duplicate prevention, data transformation one time, then update as you make process changes. All of our domain expertise is built into our solutions, and we believe in configuration versus customization to provide accessible integration for all nonprofits versus custom coding and customization. Many nonprofits decide to go with native integrations or other data import tools. However, many have flaws that lead to significant integrity issues that become harder to fix down the line. With most native integrations, there's zero control over data integrity. There's multiple sources overwriting data, which leads to significant data decay over time. Inaccurate data and duplicate records decreases trust with supporters and prevents teams from delivering personalized messaging. With Omatic Cloud, there's a single ingestion point to manage accurate nonprofit data. Omatic excels at duplicate record identification and prevention and enables you to easily set your own rules for how, when, and where data is sent. Omatic Cloud takes the best of our 20 years experience in data ingestion and couples it with the most advanced secure cloud technology. The result is an easy-to-use, intelligent data integration platform that supports CSV and Excel file formats, corrects data while en route, prevents duplicates, and frees up hours of staff time. Let's take a look and begin an import. Let's start with a sample file in Microsoft Excel, which we'll begin importing momentarily. Looking at my file, there's a few items to point out. There's miscellaneous titles here that aren't the standard values used in Salesforce. There's names whispering to us in lowercase, other names are screaming at us in all caps. Postcodes are incorrectly formatted. And I have a variety of different types of data. There's basic biographical fields, addresses, phones, emails, opportunities, program and services details, and more. We're now going to take a look at the Omatic Cloud and import this data. We'll look at how Omatic can help prevent duplicates, clean up names, transform those miscellaneous titles, and more. We're looking at ImportOmatic Plus powered by the Omatic Cloud. Hosted by Microsoft Azure, so it's fast and secure. This is my home screen, where I manage all data workflows coming in and out of Salesforce at my organization. Each tile is a formula, which is a template for importing, including where data is mapped, how to clean up that data, and record matching to prevent duplicates. I have separate tabs set up for MailChimp, Classy, and Volunteer Hub to help organize my imports and integrations. When ready to run an import, I can drag and drop my Excel file onto the formula, or I can click and browse to the file location. Upon selecting my file and clicking on Open, the import process begins. Imports run in the background, so I don't have to sit at my computer and watch or babysit the import as it runs. I can run multiple imports simultaneously if I have other files such as Benevity to process. My import is finished processing. My sample file only contained 4 records. 3 have already gone into Salesforce, either as new or updates to existing. One contact went to my needs attention bucket, which means I need to review it before it goes into Salesforce. We're now looking at my needs attention bucket for records that need to be reviewed before they're transferred into Salesforce. Here we'll see that I have a Timothy Bell from my Excel file and potentially duplicate matching contacts in Salesforce. Here I can select which contact to match to and review incoming data for accuracy. Omatic Cloud helps prevent duplicates from coming into Salesforce by matching against all email addresses, name fields, addresses, phone numbers, and even IDs between systems. Omatic Cloud comes with the ability to utilize your organization's SFTP to automate imports on a daily or weekly basis. This is helpful if you receive files from a lockbox or mailhouse or another partner via FTP. Omatic Cloud checks your FTP folder on a schedule, and if a file is present, it'll be downloaded and imported. This is the back end of my formula. This is where I map fields from my Excel file and choose where those data fields reside in Salesforce. This is a simple one-time field mapping exercise. I can map data to custom objects or fields that I've created within Salesforce. With no installed packages or objects, Omatic Cloud gives me the flexibility to track data how it best fits my organization in Salesforce. I can clean up data before it's transferred into Salesforce. For example, if names are entered in all caps or lowercase, I can apply cleanup rules to proper case data. When importing email addresses, I can set them to be all lowercase for cleanliness and consistency. I can also set telephone formats, date and time formats. I can also set postcode formatting, especially helpful for postcodes from New York and the Northeast, as Excel tends to drop leading zeros. I also need to be able to transform data from my Excel file into the appropriate Salesforce terminology or value. In my Excel file, I have values for tracking volunteer program interests. I track these values in Salesforce using a custom field for interests set up as a pick list. Here I'm able to transform the various values from my Excel file, listed on the left side, with the pick list values I use in Salesforce, listed on the right side. I also need to be able to transform data from my Excel file into the appropriate format for Salesforce. When I'm importing opportunities, I can build the opportunity name by concatenating multiple fields from my Excel file. In this case, last name, campaign name, and gift amount. During this overview, we focused on importing an Excel or CSV file. Omatic also has a library of direct API connectors to many commonly used third-party platforms. Some connectors are bi-directional, enabling you to send the rich data from Salesforce to the other platform. Connectors also offer automation, with some having synchronization running in near real time every 5 minutes. Are you ready to make the move to Omatic Cloud and build your data management strategy, solve disparate data silo issues such as untimely, messy, and dirty data? Staff and users managing imports and integration can take advantage of automation and scheduling, freeing up time for more strategic efforts and tasks, and focus more on stewardship.